it is time to head to Castelia City. And I've been looking forward to this pretty much the entire weekend. I was like, fuck, I just want to play like Gen 5 Pokemon. But had to like abstain myself because I don't want to make progress without it being on stream, and there's not really much to go back and do yet. So we're gonna keep pressing on. And I mean, this was such a moment. It was in all the advertising, and then like just the perspective shifting, man. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Like, sure, in other games, totally, but like in Pokemon, especially like pixel art games and stuff like that, this was huge. And yeah, this is basically just Game Freak flexing on their mastery of the DS hardware, but I mean, it's well earned. Because their run on the DS was, I mean, that's basically the best Pokemon's been. There's been high points since then. I like to point to Gen 7 pretty often as being one of the high points, but like, I'd be hard-pressed to call the 3DS run as strong as the DS run of Pokemon. On that skyline. Dude, imagine if, like... I just hate it because it's like, man... In the era of remakes being very common, and a lot of them actually knocking it out of the park in certain ways, imagine if the Gen 5 remakes were, like... as much of an improvement as we see with, like, you know, Dead Space, what Persona 3 looks like it's shaping up to be. Like, that's the thing that's embarrassing about BDSP. In addition to everything that I've already said about it, it's like, the scope and scale of remakes these days are much grander, and it's like, yeah, I don't need, like, N to travel through time to, like, try to prevent himself from losing or something weird, but, like, I just mean, like, there needs to be ambition, in my opinion, especially for a full-priced remake. When you have something like a Crash Bandicoot or a Spyro where that, you know, didn't change much mechanically from what I understand, that's fine. That's fine that those remakes are not ambitious per se, aside from visuals, because they weren't full $60 releases, right? Aren't they like 40 or something like that MSRP? Which to me sounds a lot better, especially because you get multiple games in one package. But man, oh man, Nintendo remakes in particular, but primarily BDSP, because like at least the other Nintendo remakes are quality. I would just debate that they're worth $60 for my personal taste, but at least you're getting quality, whereas BDSP was $60 and it's like, it's not worth it, and it's just like not a very good remake to begin with. But anyhow, I was thinking about deleting Cut, because otherwise we have to wait for Miss Stralton, and I'm like, shit. Should I just do that now? I meant to do that before the stream, but there's no way for me to remove this. See, dude, HMs are like one of the most arbitrary restrictions ever. In like any game that I've ever played, TBH. It's so arbitrary. It's like, even when the move is good, I still don't want it if I don't need it. Like for overworld shit. And it's like, oh, but it's supposed to weaken your moveset, and it's supposed to be a trade-off, and it's like, well, okay, but it's fucking annoying. And it's like, you can get by just fine with 3 moves, but it's like, I'd like for my 4th slot to not be just forced in there. This guy, so like, I'm trying to think, because we can pick which stone I get. I can pick a Water Stone and evolve Panpour into Simipour right now, or if I think that I'm gonna use a Fire Stone or a Leaf Stone. Leaf Stone's unlikely, I won't probably add another Grass type. Fire Stone, I'm probably gonna use like Chandelure or something for my Fire type. Like, yeah, probably. Hey, Happy New Year, Eric. Good to see ya. I guess I'll just take the Water Stone for... Because what evolves with Firestone? Like Arcanine, Ninetales, Flareon. Not really ones that I would want to use per se. Like, I would consider Arcanine for like a Black and White 2 playthrough, because that Pokemon... Arcanine to me feels very... like it reminds me of Black and White 2 because it is actually available in vanilla. Waterstone... I'm probably going to swap Simipour... Well, I have Seismitoad already. But if anything, I would swap it for like a Jellicent or some shit. Which is a level up mon, it's not a Waterstone one, so we'll just take this. Hey, thanks, Space Cowboy. Glad you enjoyed the Paper Mario video. I meant to get that out this weekend, but I kind of caught up modding Skyrim, and so that like kind of took some of my editing time away, which was not. It's not a good habit, but at the same time, it's like fuck. I started a new Skyrim playthrough for the first time in a while, and I was like, damn, this shit still hits. But I'm glad I got it out today, at least. I was able to squeeze that out. That sounds sus. But, yeah, I guess... I need to look at Panpour's level up moves, though. I can't imagine they were changed, but I want to make sure... if I'm going to evolve it, that it doesn't learn anything. Level up move changes. Let's see here. Oops, I spelled it wrong. None of these guys. What about Simi? Aha. Here we go. First forms have had a restructure similar to the evolutions. Secondary evolutions, Nasty Plot for move relearner, low kick, and then level 49 they get Leaf Storm, Overheat, and Water Spout, respectively. Otherwise, the first forms, okay. Water Gun, Hone Claws, Water Pulse, Tickle Scald, Torment, Crunch. Is Crunch worth waiting for? Fling, which I think is still a TM. Crunch is level 24. Maybe I do want to get Crunch. Even though I don't think it's going to matter too much. Natural Gift, Water Pledge, Low Kick, Nasty Plot, which they get... Oh, wait. Roleplay, Hydro Pump at 38. Water Spout, Hydro Cannon. I'm good with Scald. Like, I don't need to get this thing to 38 to get Pump. Because by that point, it's probably going to be off the team, TBH. It might get swapped off the team shortly. Once I get my Desert encounter. I keep saying I gotta stop that. 24 for Crunch, though, I would be down to wait for. Especially because the rest of the squad is, like, pretty well past that. Although I do get the EXP share here shortly, too. So anyhow, I think... they sell TMs here, or is that only... no, that's Nimbasa. It's Nimbasa and Mistralton, I think. Good old GeoNet. Okay. I guess I might as well heal up here, right? Just to have this be home base in case I get wiped. Which I doubt, but just in case. So now we have a shit ton to do. I think I already checked this pier. I'm gonna check the piers first. I kind of have a system for checking this place. And I've played Black and White 2 more than I have Black and White 1, so I may conflate where certain things are located. What? Scream at the ocean. Fair enough. Yeah, so I like checking the piers, and then I'll go like one path. I'll go path by path. I'll raid these guys. I have to talk to the one in... I have to talk to the one up north. This, we can actually get Victini, which I forget if it's this boat or the next one, but there is a way for me to do that. I forget if there's anything... I remember doing this. No, I'm good though. I don't think there's anything in... Oh my god. No! Why am I stuck doing this? No! What the fuck? Why are you forcing me to answer shit? Fuck out of here. No. Also, why does it look like there's stairs? I always thought that was odd. I was like, can you go down there? But I don't know. I can't tell if that's like a lighting thing. That's weird. Whatever. So it's a little bit different. Like, my system's a little bit different for this game, I guess. Or, well, it needs to be different than my Black and White 2 one, because, like, you have to, like, talk to that dancer up north before I can battle the other one, so it's like, why bother, exploring super thoroughly? Battle Company, I think, is where you get the EXP share, but, yeah, that was the last one. We'll go road by road. It's been New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's been pretty alright. I didn't really do anything special for New Year's, because, like, I don't know, it's just not really... I don't know, well, for one, I don't like to be on the roads when things get crazy like that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's like, when am I going to go see fireworks for the millionth time? Like, I've never really been big on fireworks, TBH. It's like, they're fine, but I don't really think... It's not really something that I would go out of my way for. But it was pretty low-key. Can't really complain too much. How many lemonades is that? 20? I'd say that's good for now. Actually, lemonades are going to be viable for like a while, so I'm going to grab more. How many is that? Like 25 or something? 29? Get one more. I always love that little exploit. Because lemonades are so much cheaper than supers, and they heal more, so it's like, whoa. It's like a no-brainer. Yeah, and I don't remember exactly which floors have stuff, and which don't. Sound designer, nice. God, this game looks so much better on this version of Desmume than I'm used to. It's like actually insane. Like usually things look distorted out here. Like on these paths that like change perspective and shit like that. Or that are at a different camera angle, there'll be distortion. Usually. But this, dude, this shit is fire. If I need to evolve something with friendship, then yes, I will take her up on the massage, but for now, no. This is rest, right? Yeah. Sleep Talk would be kind of nice. I would actually consider running that on certain mons. Like on Girder, Sleep Talk could be low-key kind of good, because it gets the guts boost. In case it gets put to sleep randomly or something. Obviously there's no sleep claws for me to take advantage of. So... But then again, I could use Girder as like a status absorber at that point. If that's the route I want to go. Like Eviolite Girder with Sleep Talk? I don't know, sounds pretty nice. Level 25 is insane though. We're gonna go you. Lower your attack. Boost the Fury Swipes. Crits me. Wing Attack should do a lot though. Oh, you're faster. Yeah, Wing Attack one-shots, thankfully, because this thing is cracked. Solidus got access to Zen Headbutt. Just watch Times Square event ball drop with your grandma. Stayed overnight. Nice! Nice. I hope that was a nice nice evening. Dude, I kind of want to swap. Dude, cut is so bad. I mean, this is for poison types, I guess, right? But like, I would almost never leave this in on a poison type, but it is nice coverage. But there's nothing I want to sub out for it. Oh wait, what? Whoops. Yes. So I gotta find the other ones. I'm gonna remove cut from my Servine real quick. So things are gonna look fucked up for a second, but close this. Okay. Just I can full screen this again. Bear with me for like 2 seconds. PK hacks. And all I'm going to do what? Why does this still say it's open though? What the fuck? Open the save. Go to party, view, moves. We're gonna replace cut with Zen, headbutt. And just pretend like I subbed it out normally. Set, export, bingo, bango, bongo. Should work. Here we go. Okay. That should be... yeah, that's better. That is much better. And now I can replace Zen Headbutt with whatever I end up pulling up with. Because Cut is only needed for, like... it's only needed for that singular tree in front of the Dream Yard. And then the HMs are, like, way less egregious from here on out. Like, yeah, Strength is going to be probably needed. Although, sometimes Strength is optional. But Strength is intended to be like, you push it into the slot, and then it stays there, so it's not like... like, there are some areas that do require it, but I don't think you need it. Maybe you don't even need it to beat the game, I don't remember. Maybe there's... no, there's probably 1 or 2 blocks in Victory Road, actually. Same with Black and White 2. And Black and White 2 requires, like, Surf, whereas this game... I don't even know if this game requires Surf, off the top of my head, actually. It's nice for exploration, but I don't think you need it. Right, but now we can continue... oh. Yeah, this would be a case for keeping it in winter, huh? In fact, let's just do that. That's the only annoying thing about seasons, is the fact that they change once a month in-game. Yeah, we're just gonna cycle through. Oh, but she doesn't even sell them in winter. Yeah, I think it's in autumn that you can buy Castelia cones, which are basically full heals. Oh, what the fuck? Wait a second. Is the connection good? Like, I'm... okay. Did changing my computer's clock fuck with the stream? That doesn't make any sense. Is that actually a thing? Or is this, like, completely unrelated? That seems very odd to me. Whatever. That's pretty annoying, if true. Although I wonder if I set my computer's time manually and then start the stream, like if I set it beforehand, I wonder if that would be an issue or not. Yeah, unfort. We don't get the cheap full heals, because that's what I like to do when it's available, which I think is, I guess, only in fall, because summer they've gotta be lined up there as well. If spring is like that. Yeah, if spring has a line, then summer's gonna have a line too. And in winter they don't sell them. Conveniently, a lot of the time when I play Black and White 2, you typically want the season to be autumn in Black and White 2 because of the early game exploration. I don't even like intentionally change it, but it just so happens whenever I jump into that game that it just ends up being autumn, like just by coincidence. And I always make sure to grab Castelia cones, although maybe in Black and White 2 you can buy them in spring as well. That's, I mean, like, I don't know. There's probably differences there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not going to do this just yet because I want to see if I want to swap any of my team members out. What do I have? What would I sub out? Like, Staravia, even though this thing is a beast, I probably want to keep it for Berg, at the very least. But probably not a permanent team member, so really just Simipour, because I think these two are going to be permanent. You're probably going to be permanent. Staravia I'm torn on. It's going to evolve into Staraptor at like 34, right? So we'll just see what I can find in the desert. Oh, that's right. This one always scared the shit out of me. When I didn't expect it. Flash. We just got flashed by a strange man in the alley. Have a round on me. That's cute. Our hat is like jabbing this dude in the eye. Like straight up. Alright, which do you have? Simisear or Simipour? Simipour. Beautiful lead on my part then. Oh, we just leave Tornado twice. Oh, maybe I should have leeched. Damn, well, yeah, I was like, if they don't get 5 hits, then we're fine. Yeah, I love, you know, I say Unova, so I'm just gonna continue saying that, even though I know it's Unova, technically. But I love that Unova has that, like, American inspiration, and that Castelia is, like, the New York equivalent, basically. I really dig that shit. And also the fact that we haven't seen, we had never seen a city of this scale before in a Pokemon game. This shit was insane, and it's like, oh, well, imagine if they kept this up in the transition to X and Y, though. That's the thing. Some of the cities in X and Y are pretty large, though, and at least there's stuff to do in them, unlike Paldea, but I think Charon pops out if we walk in here, and then that triggers, like, Sori stuff. I don't think we fight him, but let's get this last dancer, who is over here. Sinister, do I think that I live? I'm gonna just go for a Scald. Nice. Flame Burst. Not even Fury Swipes. Okay. And I guess investing a couple of levels into Handpour will help us not be too over-leveled either, if we end up bailing on certain mons. Battle Company, let's hold off. I want to go get... I want to get the items up here, which should be Eviolite. I don't think there's battles up here, but there are... This is a weird one. This is a weird one, and I understand it, but it's also a double standard in a way that I don't like, where if you play as the female character here, he does not frisk you. Unless I had a stroke or something, and I like am remembering it wrong, but particularly at least in Black and White 2, I remember because I'll play as Rosa because I don't like Nate's design that much. Whereas this one, it's like Hilbert and Hilda both have good designs, but In Black and White 2, he like goes around you, I think. But I'm 90% sure that if you play as Hilda or Rosa in Black and White 2, that he does not frisk you, which makes sense. But also, like, why is it okay for him to frisk the young boy at the same time? You know, kind of odd. But I'm not. It's not like there's any conspiracy theory about it or anything. Like, oh, Game Freak is kinky or like whatever. I don't fucking know. It just, the point is that it's an interesting difference, and it's like, why even have the frisking be there in the first place? Then it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't like talking about that shit because it's just like, I don't know. Tracked. Okay. Never going to use that. Do I get another TM? Or scope lens, right? No. I think I get a scope lens from one of these other ones, but that frisking thing, that's always been like a weird thing. Name Raider, right? Yeah. Yeah, do I want to change anyone's name? No. Probably not. Oh, what was the phrase for this one? Never forget Link Together with All from Gen 3. This was like the Zoroark event or something. Or no, it was like you get one of the shiny legendary beasts, or legendary dogs in HGSS, I think, and transfer it over. There's some event for, I think it was Heart Gold Soul Silver, you transfer it over, and then you get Snarl or something, right? The TM for Snarl. Something weird like that. I do remember those shiny legendary dogs though. With I call them beasts now, but like, because you know Raikou a cat, but same difference. What was I gonna say? Because they had extreme speed, right, or something like that. I think that was the special move, or maybe. Was it Raikou with Aura Sphere? Entei with E-Speed? Or maybe they all had E-Speed? I don't remember. Either way, we more than surpassed the requirement to get the Eviolite because this is a hack where there's way more mons to see in general. Oh, right, he tells you who you had in your party, right? Oh, no, wait. I'm thinking about something else. That is a feature, though, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. But the Eviolite is insane. It's probably going to go on you. I don't know what level Girder is going to evolve here in this hack. Let's look it up. I don't know why I keep closing out of this. Pokemon changes. Here we go. Yeah. It had to do with the Zoroark Master of Illusions movie. I think you're right. Level 36 for you. Seismitoad, I think, is the same thing. And then... Isn't Stoutland 34? Oh, it's not on here because it wasn't changed. Hold up. I used to say when you Google this, it would just say, but 32 for Stoutland. So we're closer than you would think. And I'm 90% sure, 99% sure that Seismitoad is 36, probably. But I'm not going to look it up because I think that's what it is. So Girder being 36, I mean, I think I like Eviolite on this thing. I would actually consider not evolving this right away, maybe. Timid is so unfortunate, but it still has a high attack stat regardless. Like, look at that. Look at that difference. But, let me look at I want to see Girder's level up, though, because I'm like, is Mach Punch a relearner thing? Or is that an egg move? If that's an egg move, then that's fucking annoying. Mach Punch level 1 Conk. Okay. So it's a move relearner thing for Conk, and the elemental punches as well. So no, I'm not going to want to run Eviolite Girder in that case without Mach. Gunk Shot, Ice Punch, on Seismitoad, Earth Power. But for now, I think the Eviolite does work. Well, obviously it works, but I'm just saying, like... This thing's gonna be pretty good against Berg, especially if I can get, like, another TM that it can learn to hit it. To hit those bug types, but, like, Smackdown will work okay. Let's see what I can find up here. Obviously, like, Sandiles and shit like that. And I guess having a Seismitoad as my ground type means I probably don't... Wait, does Charon battle us regardless? No, we have to find him at the gym first, right? So he won't battle us here yet. Okay. Are you a trainer? Do you battle? No. Skull Fossil. What was that? Rampardos? Granados. I love the Sandile line, though. One of the best. Free healing. Yeah, I love the Sandile line. I would love to have one on my team, but I think we're gonna rock with Seismitoad as a little change of pace. I mean, I would consider, once I can get a Frillish, which I might actually be able to do, because I have the fishing rod already. But then again, I wanted Seismitoad for Elisa. So I think we stick with Seismitoad as my ground type until we're past Elisa. Scrafty is kind of cool. I'm thinking, as far as dark types are concerned, what would I want to run? Because I want to run one. I'm thinking Bisharp, maybe. I'm thinking Bisharp could be kind of cool, because I do like Bisharp. And plus we already have Conkeldurr for a fighting type. But yeah, shout out to Scrafty though. In which case, I don't even know if I want to catch anything here. Maybe once we get to Relic Castle, there'd be something there I'd want. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? I think I just go you. Holy Christ, that was a crit. I just retaliate. Bubble Beam. Yeah, I was like, we should live. And this kills. Dies to sand, which is unfortunate. Munch. I kind of just want to go for a Scald Burn on you, but I'm also kind of scared. So I just go into you. Chip away. Nice crit. Stop fucking critting me. Low kick because you're fat as fuck. Okay, lit. Torment. Nah. Low kick you. Snover. Low kick you. We are back for the remainder of the stream. No more interruptions. Hopefully. Let's knock out these trainers up here real quick. Going to you. Okay, that didn't work. We go for Zen, which I now have. Tried to belly drum, which is extremely disrespectful, but you know what? Going to you. Granados. Yeah. I want to say there's a hidden item down here, maybe? Maybe over here? Yeah, I thought so. Kind of speed our way through some of this stuff. Going to you. The thing is, though, like, Staraptor might actually just be the best option. Breakthrough, breakthrough, yes. Staraptor might just be the best option, because, like, Intimidate is so good. And Staraptor is just a good mon in general, like, good stats. Like, just good offensive mon. Cover Fossil, that's Tortuga. I want to heal up real quick. Got some Basculins to fight down here, but that should give me enough EXP for... Oh no, wait, they're not Basculins this time. Oh, but he's got a shit ton of mons, though. And this has the Speed F buff from the Sand, which I did not factor in when I clicked Scald. But now we're +1 defense, so... And +1 speed. Holy shit. Carp, we're just gonna wipe you. That's bad. I think Twister hits enemies in the air. I don't know if Leaf Tornado does, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Nice. Drizzle. Going to you. I'll just aggro. I'm gonna... What the fuck is going on here? I think I just go back into you. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna evolve this thing. It's just, I don't know, I like making regular team changes, but when it doesn't make sense, it's like, why force it, right? Nice, did the same shit. Use one of these. Same thing as the last battle. Chinchou. I've always liked Chinchou. Another one that I used to think was a Gen 3 mon when I was a kid. Because they're pretty common underwater in Hoenn. Ow. Okay. Can we break through? Nice. Burlish. You're gonna die if I switch you in, right? I'm just gonna go into you on the Water Pulse. I'm gonna heal up Spout because I want to get this thing switched in safely. And then I switch back out into... You have a dark move. That's an easy kill. Slam? No. You are almost leveled up. Battle Company will easily get us to that threshold. Hippo, though. No. Another Vullaby. If I see something that I want to add to the team, then we'll just do that. Can we not? Holy shit. Dude. Thank you. I think Relic Cast is gonna have better stuff, though, because we can potentially get, like, a Copagrigus, or even, like, Darmanitan is an option. I'm just debating, because Chandelure is, like, Chandelure is literally top 5 mons for me. And so I'm like, do I want to use that in this playthrough, or do I want to use it in Black and White 2? That is the question. Well, I guess Black and White 2, you have a Water-type gym that would not be great for Chandelure. And although lots of... Well, maybe not lots of, but Ice types are pretty prevalent in Black and White 2. Elite Four is the same. I'm just thinking if I get a Chandelure... Well, I guess you have... Chandelure would be pretty good against Bryson, but so would Darm. So it's like... I'm a little bit torn on that. And plus, as far as like staple party members, like ones that are gonna stay, like you're kind of a mixed attacker, but primarily a special attacker. We got 2 physical, maybe even 3 physical. And then this is more, well, you can be kind of mixed, but I'd probably want just a strong special attacker, so maybe Chandelier would be the answer, assuming I don't swamp any of these guys out. Yeah, Lantern, I like Chinchou and Lantern. They're cool. Water Electric is also not... Are they the only ones with that type combination, or am I forgetting someone? I feel like they might be. What we got? We're gonna get you to 24. Yeah, I'm just gonna battle everyone in here. If I had to guess, I'll probably end up overpowered for Berg, but I'm not, like... I'm not trying to, like, purposefully keep myself under-leveled. I'm just gonna fight what is available. You're not part dark. I'll go for Crunch here anyway. Swap into you. I'll be aggro. Azu, are you gonna be Sap Sipper? That's the question. Just a rollout. I'm kind of scared, but I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, it's not Sap Sipper. Calm Mind. And Bulk Up. Holy shit. That's actually insane. Hold up. Anything at Calm Mind that I would want? You're contrary, so no. But like Bulk Up though on you instead of Work Up? Yeah, get rid of that special attack buff. Don't need that. Have I checked anything else here? Finish Shock, Hidden Power. Not much really wants to run Hidden Power. Well, you get HP fighting though. It's not gonna help us against Berg though. Thief, Incinerate. I don't think anything will learn this, right? No. Brass Knots. You know, not gonna be helpful against Berg, so I don't think I'm gonna teach it, but this is like decent coverage. Brass Knot's a good move in general. But we did get Snarl. I guess that was made accessible somehow else. Almost at level 24. At which point I can finally use this Water Stone. We go into you. Take that. Respectfully. Crunch. Yeah. I like Work Up because then we can stay a mixed attacker, I guess, but... I'm like, shall I put this to the test? I feel like I switch this in and it'll just die. And it's not gonna one-shot the Curly either. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't switch into the Water type. That's all I'm saying. I would love to use one of the Nidos, though. Maybe in Black and White 2, that'll be a team member. I get a Nido King on there. It looks so clean in this gen. Then again, like, every Mon looks so clean in this gen. It's not fair. Like, even Mons that I'm not the biggest fan of... Oh shit, I didn't evolve. Whoops. Yeah, even Mons I'm not the biggest fan of, I'm like, damn. They look so... Like, the animations look so clean that I'm just, like, tempted. Like fucking Gloom. I mean, I like Vileplume. But it's, like, not my first choice. Look at Grovyle, dude. What a beast. See, when I guess when I was a teenager or whatever, back when Gen 4 and 5 were, like, current, I thought the Gen 3 remakes were going to be in the Gen 5 engine, which I was super amped for, because at the time, like, yeah, I really loved the Gen 5 games at the time. I might have still considered Gen 3 my favorite at that time, though. Or maybe, like, Gen 5 dethroned it within that year or two that it was relevant. But I consider Gen 3, like, one of the best, which, I guess at the time, obviously, it would be one of the best, because there's not really much to pick from. But anyhow, I was like, man, I love the updates they made to Gen 5, and I loved Gen 3 a lot at the time. And so, like, if we got the Gen 3 remakes in the Gen 5 engine, could you imagine? That shit would have been insane. Like, actually. There would have been no megas, but, like, I think that would have been so heat. Especially, like, because we got the kind of the tease of, like, the fighting the Hoenn gym leaders in the Pokemon World Tournament. It's like, man, imagine if... That's what I was banking on, because it's like... 6 water stones? What? Why? What was I gonna say? Wait, Big Root, though. For that Leech Seed chip. King's Rock. You, right? Oh, I have 2 King's Rocks. Okay, Quick Claw on you. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, because we got, what, the Gen 1 remakes in Gen 3, we got the Gen 2 remakes in Gen 4, and so it would only make sense for the Gen 3 remakes to happen in Gen 5, but it didn't. So. And then what, Gen 4 remakes were in Gen 8? So we go from Gen 4 for Gen 2 remakes, then Gen 6 for Gen 3 remakes, Gen 8 for Gen 4 remakes. I'm really curious if the Gen 5 remakes are going to come out, like, sooner than I would expect, because you would think that with that pattern, the Gen 5 remakes would happen in Gen 10, which I hate the sound of that, but we're there. Like, we're at that point. Oh, nice burn. You're probably Water Absorb. Probably. Dead. Scope Lens. Oh, I didn't fight you yet? Dude, Abra looks so good here, too. Reuniclus, that's one that I want to add to the team. God damn it. That could also be Black and White, too. I could save that, but... Yeah, Oris still did some cool stuff. They still did some cool stuff, but, like... I think the remakes would have been better if they were in the Gen 5 engine. But then again... Specifically, I'm thinking, dude, imagine Emerald, specifically. If Emerald was... Oh my god. I'm, like, hyping myself up for something that doesn't exist. An Emerald remake, specifically, in the Gen 5 engine, would be so peak. Like, actually. Oh wow, this thing is tanky as shit. I'm Guts boosted and it still lived. Why is it doing... I guess maybe low kick... Maybe this isn't as... I need a better fighting move. That's what I need. I need, like... Yeah, Rock Smash did way more. I was over-anticipating how thick Spinda is. And I probably should have bulked up, like, 10 turns ago, but... Go for the Smackdown. Can we not do this? Yo, can I not get full parried like 20,000 turns in a row? Thank you. Go back to heal. Yeah, the problem with Oris is that mainly the difficulty in Battle Frontier. I would argue pacing as well, which is something I pointed out in the tier list, where it's just like... They added in these cinematics and stuff, and it's just like, I don't really... Like, the one that I've seen kind of memed on here and there is like the Beautifly one, when you leave route, what is it, 102? Or whatever it is, I think it's like 102. From Oldale to Petalburg. And there's like that Beautifly cutscene that just happens, and it's just like... It's like, okay, like, thanks for slowing down an already slow generation with, like, shit that just doesn't really matter. It's like, it doesn't offend me, but it's just like, that it's there, but it's like, again, why is this here, though? Semaphore is so bad, though. 55, like... I mean, it's not terrible, I guess, but... Yeah, Delta Emerald. Delta Emerald would have been nice, even in the Gen 6 style, honestly. And it's like, the thing is, like, I feel like nothing is really stopping Game Freak from doing stuff like that. It would still sell, even if it doesn't make sense. But, like, you know... Until they want to start tapping into Gen 3 nostalgia again, I wouldn't bank on anything like that. I am curious if we're going to get another Let's Go game at all. Link to the hack? Let me pop that in the chat real quick. I'll just send you Dreano's Twitter profile because he has a Google Drive folder. You should be able to view this even if you don't have Twitter, which is because I don't have Twitter and I'm able to access it, but he's got a Google Drive folder with all his hacks in it. Yeah, Semaphore is pretty rough. I don't really have much that I want to replace it with just yet, though. I guess I could see if Darumaka is encounterable, but I feel like it might be locked to Relic Resort. So we're just gonna press on. Finish up the Battle Company. Oh, there's like actual trainers up here. What? Maybe I'm thinking of Black and White 2, where there's only like 1 or 2 trainers that you fight up here. Oh, we go into you. You might be bug fighting. Goes to the Drain. Does not do a lot. It probably would one-shot even if it wasn't ×4, but it might be. You die. Yeah. I just noticed that item. I guess I just go into this. I was thinking like I could add another ground type to my team, but Berg... There's the fact that Levani is part grass has me hesitant to like do that, but then again I'm rocking 2 water types right now, so that's not really much better. Yeah, I'm like, you better take this mud shot. Go into this. Goes to the Confuse Ray. I'll stop using speed up once we're like in the gym or something. Yo, can we like not get hacked repeatedly for no fucking reason? Please. I'm Junior, easy peasy. Damn it. Well, back to the Pokemon Center. Because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to have a Stoutland by the time I reach Berg, but it's going to be close. And I would like for Herdier to get experience. I don't know, maybe Herdier does get cut from the squad eventually. I kind of like I like Scrappy as an ability. But I'm like, I don't know. The only Mons that I think are for sure going to stay on the team are obviously my starter and Conk, probably. Yeah, the thing is, like, when it comes to Johto Remake that fixes the level curve and Pokemon availability and shit, it's like... it's just like, at that point, just play Sacred Gold, Storm Silver, or Aurora Crystal. Like, that's kind of what I've resigned myself to. I don't really need Game Freak to, like, do it themselves. Because I'd rather them focus attention on, like, other regions. But then again, it's like, I don't know, the quality has just been so hit or miss that I don't really want to be hopeful for pretty much anything from them. Or from the Pokemon Company, I guess, just generally. Golurk is dope. That could be a team... That could be a team member later, maybe. If I don't go with Chandelure, that is. But a Let's Go Johto would be kind of cool. I mean, like, I don't know. It'd be cool, I guess, but I'm also not, like, foaming at the mouth for it, because I feel like HGSS does it just fine. But then again, I guess, like, if they... The main thing for me is if they ironed out some of the kinks with Let's Go... that were in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and they ironed that out for Let's Go Johto, I guess so, but, like... I don't know. Like, Johto is one of my favorite regions, like, as a region, but... And so, like, seeing it in HD and stuff like that would be cool, I suppose. I'm just surprised that if they're gonna do a Let's Go Johto that it hasn't happened yet. Okay, it's, Brass Whistle. Oh, right, this is Gen 5, so we are not... Well, actually, I don't even know if Grass Whistle... It's not a powder move. I was thinking of powder moves, but... Okay, we're not a dragon type, thankfully, but... That would have been kind of bad if we were. Leaf Tornado U. Swampert looks so cool in this gen. Specifically. Yeah, I don't know, not to be a Debbie Downer or anything, it's just like, I've kind of resigned myself to being content with what I currently have access to with Pokemon, primarily just like, you know, the top 5 or 6 on my tier list, basically. And obviously I have access to everything else, should I feel like playing them, but... It's like, yeah, Gen 5 remakes that are good would be cool, but at the same time, just playing... Like, for one, I don't trust that they're going to be good. And if they are, then I'll take it, but it's like, I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. Oh wait, we're Scrappy, wait a second. Breakthrough. Yes. Are you normal fighting? It might be. Either way, I go into Staraptor, Staravia, whatever. Get the Intimidate drop. Well, wait, this is not Gen 9 or whatever, whenever Scrappy started blocking Intimidate. That might have been Gen 8, but I don't... Dude, it's so hard to keep up when these specific things are introduced. Like, I know the whole, like, Dark types aren't affected by Prankster, that was Gen 7. There's some other stuff like that, too, but... Like, was it Scrappy and I think Oblivious also blocks Intimidate now? Which is cool, because, like, Oblivious otherwise just blocks Attraction, which is, like, the most, like, unused status of... Okay. This is why I want Sleep Talk. This is why I want Sleep Talk on Girder. That would be so good. Like, actually. Several hints to Let's Go Johto. Sabrina... Oh yeah, Archer was in Let's Go, wasn't he? I forgot about that. Sabrina mentioning that another trainer challenging her. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the setup is there already. And they hinted at it and stuff, but it's just like... Low kick do more? This thing's pretty small. Thank God I dodged. I think the low kick does less. Actually, and I also don't want to stay in. Oh my god. There's no sleep clause, so like there's no like I mean I can keep getting intimidate drops, I guess. We'll just keep getting Intimidate drops. And then it's gonna crit me with the tail slap and it's not gonna matter. I try to wake up. Oh nice, we woke up. Sick. Alright, Lopunny comes back out. You probably take more from low kick, right? I'm gonna try to bulk. Oh, he fakes out. Yeah. Baton pass. I'll get a free bulk up here at least. Uh-oh. Never mind. You're gonna have some kind of flying move, probably. But I probably tank it because of Eviolite, though. Like, it won't kill me. It'll probably 2-hit KO me. Oh. Goes for Bullet Seed. Nice physical, not super effective attack. I smack this down. Nice dodge. Nice little 2 KO. Dude, where is the Sleep Talk TM? I need that shit. Like, actually. Oh my god. There's no way I'm not speeding up through this. Like, come on. Lopunny. I bet low kick does more. Stop it. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna use a Lemonade here. Goes for the jump kick, doesn't do enough. Togepi, Teddiursa, Phanpy. I think Meryl was one that people were talking about too, even though that's not like the baby form. And like Azurill is a Gen 3 mon, so that wouldn't really make sense. I think it's Togepi. You think but do you think Pichu would be an option as well? See, dude, the annoying thing though is if you can't evolve your partner Pokemon in a Let's Go Johto, like what the fuck? Like come on. I don't want a fucking partner Phanpy that has like 1,000 arrows or like something equivalent, right? I want to evolve that thing into a fucking Donphan. Like Phanpy's cute and all, but it's like, come on. It's the same thing with Let's Go Eevee. It's like, what is the point of Eevee if you can't evolve it? Like, what is the point? That's so lame. That's why I chose Let's Go Pikachu, but, well, part of the reason, but also because, like, that yellow nostalgia. But Pikachu makes more sense to me. It's like, it's just a single form. I don't really like Raichu's design that much anyway, compared to, like, the evolutions are, like, some of the most iconic mons, period. But then again, getting locked to just the first 3 would be kind of lame, too, but it'd be better than being forced to run an Eevee, even if it does have broken stats and moves and shit. Thankfully, you can choose not to use it, and you can grab another Eevee, but it's not the same. It's not the same. As if you had a partner Eevee that could evolve into... really should have been any of the evolutions. In my humble opinion. Squad's looking kind of tough. You need some EXP though. So now we can actually progress. Does that add up? Yeah, he has a Ignite. So actually, him saying that Bug-type Pokemon aren't a challenge, does he say that if he's running SERP? Does the dialogue change here, or does he always say that? I'm curious. He's probably just cocky regardless, but it makes particular sense here where he has Ignite. Make me feel truly alive? Okay. It ain't that serious, Charon. Into Prime Pier. Gorochu, yeah, that's right. Raichu was supposed to have an evolution. But I do wonder, like, because Pikachu is so iconic, I wouldn't put it past Game Freak. I think it's the middle one, right? To have Let's Go Pichu and Let's Go Togepi or something like that. To me, because it's anime relevance in that case, right? Like, I don't know that Eevee had much anime relevance aside from... I remember one particular episode with Eevee from early on, but like Togepi was like a Johto marketing thing. Where like Togepi was around in the anime before Johto launched, I think. Kind of similar to how like Munchlax showed up in, I think, the Deoxys movie before Gen 4 launched, I want to say. And then like the Zoroark movie, I think, dropped before Gen 5, maybe, as well. There's been a lot of stuff like that. Also, I like that we're gonna fight Iris in this version, and then we'll eventually fight Drayden in the sequel. Well, and then fight Iris as the champion in the sequel as well, but... Oh yeah, and this stupid-ass grunt. Just like... See, they always return to the scene of the crime, though. Rip. But then, like, where does the Let's Go stuff stop, right? Like, are we just gonna do, like, second remakes of fucking everything? When does Let's Go Sinnoh happen? And then it's like... To me, it's just, like, egregious. It's like, let's remake the games that need to be remade. And, you know, need is a weird way to put it, but you know what I mean when I say that, right? Like, the games with outdated systems, or... whatever, they need quality of life features at the very least, like whatever. Let's make them accessible in perpetuity, because like even Fire and Leaf Green is totally playable to this day, whereas I could see someone being off-put by Gen 1 OG, even though that is perfectly playable. Fire and Leaf Green, and even Let's Go in particular, like, that's fine. And then the DS era, to me, it's like, these games still feel super modern. And that's not nostalgia talking, like, there's literally games like this being made. Like, you look at Octopath. Like, you got these pixel art games that are being made. Not on a super high budget, but, like, they're selling well. Yeah, it would be interesting. I don't know that they would ever do, like, a... If anything, I could see that being a split Evo. Because Game Freak's been very hesitant to make 4-stage Mons, aside from Megas, which doesn't really count. I like how Berg is toughing it out in a double battle, and we're stuck with a single. Ooh, male Combi. Sucks to suck, man. Who's gonna tell him? This thing being my only way to hit with rock is kind of bad. Staravia is technically better here, but I'm not really particularly scared of this, so I'm gonna go into this. Staravia is way too powerful already. Staravia is just gonna fucking solo Berg, I feel like. Don't smack this thing out. Dustox, not even a problem either. In fact, well, no, you're gonna sleep move me or something. Reflect, okay, I'm glad I went for bulk up at least. Poison powder me, like actually. Poison powder, do it. Ah, fuck. I forgot this thing actually naturally has access to Psybeam, I think? Still doesn't do that much, though. Like, you're still a Dustox. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really even want remakes for Pokemon anymore. I would rather, like people are saying with Black and White 3 instead, and or Legends Kyurem. And then for Gen 6, it's like, why do we need a remake? Why not just finally make Pokemon Z version? But then again, that game in isolation wouldn't really make much sense. I feel like a Legends game set in Kalos that, like, touches on the whole AZ, Floette, Ultimate Weapon kind of shit would make a lot of sense. In fact, I feel like that could get pretty dark, though, so I don't know if they'll actually do it. Because that would have to take place, like, either during or, like, just before that Pokemon War. Or whatever. Or I guess the Pokemon War was happening, and that's why AZ built the weapon? Something along those lines? Yeah, I don't know, there's just very few games that I really want a remake of, and even then, like, I'm content without. The fact that P3 is getting a remake is like, that was like the main one for me, where I was like, man, if this got remade, it could be insane. Now we're only a month out, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I battle anyone in here. Because, like, I'd be interested in, like, the Sonic Adventure games getting remade, but at the same time, it's like, Sonic Team is another one with a track record that is just very hit or miss. And so I'm like, do I even really want that? But then again, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, you can't... I don't want them to remake it because it might be bad. It's like, well, if it's bad, I just won't fucking play it then. Like, I don't get those people, man. It's like, if the remake comes out and you don't like it, then just go back to the original. Like, it's like, oh, but it's tainting. It's like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It could potentially taint, like, the public perception, but why do you care about that? Why don't you just, like, enjoy the game that you already enjoyed? It's not going to retroactively make the original worse. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly, Eric. Like, that's what they need to do. They just need to put it on Virtual Console, or Switch Online, or whatever it's called now. That's what I think they should do to make the early gens playable. I think they should do that all the way up through... Well, really, like, what's stopping them from doing it all the way up through Gen 7, right? I mean, like, Gen 6 and 7 would take more, probably, to get it working than, like, Gens 1 through 5, but... I'm actually, like, pretty surprised that Gens 1 and 2 were on the Virtual Console on 3DS. I thought that was super cool. But, of course, GBA games were not on Virtual Console on 3DS, so that never happened. But even on Wii U, where GBA was available... We did get the Battle Network games on Wii U, though. I don't know if all of them were on there, but most of them were, at least. I want to pay attention to this, though. The White Dragon appeared before a hero who sought the true way to knit together a world full of many warring people. This White Dragon Pokemon shared its knowledge and bared its fangs at those who stood against it. Together, the power of this Pokemon and the hero brought unity to the hearts of everyone in the land, and that is how Unova was created. Huh. Yeah, I think Fire Red and Leaf Green is probably the best way to play through Kanto. Let's Go is, like, really close, but, like, the catching mechanics and, like, the way the partner Pokemon work, like, there's just some... And also not being able to access Gen 2 or 3 Mons, even in post-game. And also, like, no Sevi Islands. Although you do have the Master Trainers and stuff like that, which is cool. But also, like, the rival being changed, it's like... I don't know. Let's Go, like, could have been the best Kanto... Like, the definitive Kanto game, but it's not. It's just, like, another way to play through Kanto, which is, like, fine. It's, like, a fine game in its own right. But if I were to introduce someone to Pokemon, or, like, if someone was, like... It depends on accessibility, too, though. I would always pitch Fire Red or Leaf Green over Let's Go, but some people might like the graphical style of Let's Go, but it's like, I don't know. One thing we all have in common is that we all care a lot about Pokemon. Even people meeting for the first time can talk about. Okay, makes sense. Remember your speech in Accumula Town? You were responsible for leading me to rethink my relationship with Pokemon. Berg was there? Was Berg... Like, I don't think Berg's sprite was actually there, was he? If so, I've never noticed it, and if not, then why wasn't he, though? If this was going to be a... Very nitpicky stuff. Very, very nitpicky. I'm not, like... This is not detracting my opinion of the game. I'm just like, You know? Rethink my relationship with Pokemon. For that, I thank you. At that time, I made a promise. I swore to myself that I would dedicate myself to Pokemon even more strongly. What you guys are doing aren't you going to strengthen the bond between people and Pokemon even more? I wish the sages were more prevalent. That's like the main thing. Mana. Hey, good point. Iris makes a good point there. In order to liberate Pokemon for foolish people, we will revive the legend of Unova and win the hearts and minds of everyone. Farewell. I do wish... I mean, like, if you played a Pokemon game prior to this one, you would know that Team Plasma were going to be the antagonist to some degree. But I do wish that they held back longer on them being, like, as evil. Like, it really should have been... Like, Ghetsis did force them to give back the mana. And, like, Ghetsis and or one of the sages should have physically reprimanded the ones in the Dream Yard. That's what I want to see in a remake, is, like... I want to see Ghetsis playing the good guy for longer. Like, that's what I want to see, if anything. And also for the game to, like, you know, look good, run well, be feature complete, and all of that kind of stuff. Because I just think about the potential and I'm like, dude... Imagine Gen 5 remakes that looked as good as something like the Persona 3 remake. Like, it's something that looked that good presentationally. And it's not all about presentation, but like mechanically, like, what problems are there really? It's mostly in the presentation that's the issue, right? There are mechanical issues as well, like just the general sluggishness of the battles in recent gens. And I guess you could say ease of difficulty in a lot of cases as well. But, like, mechanically, Legends Arceus felt like a progression. I don't need the battle system to be like that, per se, in a remake. That wouldn't really make sense, but... if you integrated a lot of the quality of life stuff from Arceus with, like, the presentation of, like, an actual AAA game, which I think should be expected because Pokemon is, like... Isn't it still the highest grossing media franchise ever? Like, people should expect and demand more from Pokemon, and a lot of people are. It's become more and more vocal since Sword and Shield in particular. But there are also a lot of apologists for, like, Scarlet and Violet and stuff, and that's fine if you enjoy Scarlet and Violet, like, whatever. Like, enjoy it, like, that's fine, but, like... You can't deny that there are problems, and that those games should not have been released in the state that they're in. We'll go into you for the smackdown. I might just bulk up a couple times, because you're just gonna... Yep. I'll just use it as an excuse to get buffed up. I feel like +4 is probably fine for the rest of his team, because I might be forced to switch out anyhow. Kricketot, you're dead. Kakuna, you're dead. Silcoon, fucking dead. Kazcoon, also dead. Level 30 is really nasty though. That 100 health. On the dot. Do I want to fight all the trainers here? That's my question. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have used speed up. That's why. The hidden power poison. The problem is, oh, I guess I have acrobatics. That's true. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I mean, if they ever even get around to fixing it, like the fact that they're releasing the DLC and shit and it hasn't been fixed is like really unfortunate. But good on you for holding out at least, because like it's not. There are like other issues beyond the performance stuff, especially when compared to Legends Arceus, but at the very least the performance stuff should be there. That is 2 KO. Well, alright, between Morning Sun and all this other nonsense, getting full parrot every fucking turn. Okay, nice. Just arbitrarily did not go for sleep powder there. This lights that up. This lights both of these up. There's nothing in there. That's a trainer. Oh, no, wait. No, that's the light for this one. Yeah. This is an unfortunate state of affairs here. I have no awakenings. Damn it. That's why those Castelia cones would have been nice. Let's go heal up. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... I don't know. Game Freak should have kept the games a smaller scale once they transitioned to HD. I think they are just continuing to bite off more than they can chew. I also don't really understand why everyone wanted an open world Pokemon game still. I'm pretty sure that's a trainer. No, wait. That's a trainer. This one. This lights this up so that way I can activate this one. I mean, I guess I can fight him. It's just like I'm gonna constantly be switching into like Staravia and Girder at that point. I'm gonna need to rethink my team once we get to Nimbasa. And maybe just swapping the natures to something decent would be enough to make these guys viable. So he's like, what am I gonna go into here? I mean, I can go into you and acrobatics just for EXP, but that's not a good play. Air Blast. Whirlipede. Holy shit. I expect to one-shot everything, though. I'm going to you for acro. Get you to level 30. That's fine. You'll get residual EXP from this. Signal Beam. And your speed boost. Dude! Why is my Herdier hitting itself every fucking time? This thing is so stupid. I know it's RNG, but like, come on. Holy shit. Dude, like... I can't make this shit up. Like, I could not make this shit up, actually. Thank you. 30... One of you. That was a 2-shot, nice. Venonat. One of you. Poison powder. I guess I just retaliate, right? This is the most. Stop with the confusion! Are you seeing what's happening on screen? Dude, I'm with the double protects. Stop. Holy shit. Getting hacks to hell and back. Muddy water, 95. Yeah, I'll take that over the accuracy, I think. Because this thing's pretty weak. Berg is available, and now I go back to heal again. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've said my piece on Pokemon so much that it's like, what else am I supposed to say, you know? We already know this game's goated, even though this ROM hack is a little bit unrefined compared to their more recent works, but it's understandable because of how old it is. But even vanilla Black and White is pretty damn good, all things considered. I would just be locked to only Unova Mons, which in some ways would make team building easier, because then I wouldn't be so torn on running like Staravia and shit like that. So the question is, what do I lead? I think I lead these two, Helping Hand, Intimidate, stuff like that. So let's see what Berg has in store for us. This is a double battle. And then Elisa and Claire single battles. And then I think Skyla and Bryson. Did I call him Price earlier? Bryson. Skyla and Bryson I think are triple. And then I think Iris might be rotation. I know Drayden and Iris are either triple or rotation, and the other is the other one. And then I think all of the Elite Four are double battles as well. Let's rock this. See what we got. Masquerain. So he's got the Intimidate on his side as well, which is kind of annoying. Also, not sure if Masquerain was changed to be water flying or not. I'm still gonna smack it with a flying type move likely though, so. What do I hit first? I feel like Vespiquen is gonna just be annoying support. Icy Wind. Okay, I'm glad that that does way too much to Staravia. Hopefully this knocks you into quick attack range at least. Ooh. It's actually pretty good. Got the badly poison. I think I heal and then quick attack. Oh, you're a fucking bastard for that. Then again, I'm doing the same shit, but... Well, at least this means that... Holy crap. At least this means that a boosted wing attack kills Masquerain. I guess I let Jit... Like, But Masquerain's gonna be faster, fuck. God damn it. It's so annoying. That Hyper Potion's really annoying. Maybe I did underprepare. I think Icy Wind. Like, I bet they're gonna click Icy Wind again, so I'm like, do I just attack with Lady? I mean, I'll get the Retaliate. No, how does the Retaliate work, though, in doubles? Does it have to be the turn after? If an ally fainted in the previous turn, this attack's damage increases. Fuck. I'm also -1 attack on Herdier, so maybe I just double switch. I mean, Servine is not going to be able to do much here, so I kind of want to just go into it as a sack. To maybe, hopefully, give myself an opportunity to heal something. But I don't know if that's going to actually work or not. This is very unfortunate. And goes to the Icy Wind. I doubt that one-shots Servine, but yeah, okay. That did so much to Saravia, though. Oh, we got the speed boost, though. Wait a second. Oh, aggro. Fuck. I mean, I should have considered where I was swapping Servine into, I guess, but like aggro could have gone on either of them. Like, I don't... Also, they're both special attacking, so Intimidate's not even doing much here. Maybe I should have slapped a Berry on Semaphore to try to get the Unburden boost. I think regardless, I go into this and I Helping Hand aggro. On the Masquerain, because that seems like the bigger threat to me. Silverwind. You better not get the boost, or I swear to God. Thank you. It's an easy clap. Well, I guess if the Berry was on before... Like, before Unburden gets procced, aggro would be super weak. So maybe it's better that I just went no item. U-turns out. Crits me. Thanks for that. Aggro would have been real nice here, that's all I'm saying. I guess Wing Attack is just as good. I don't know if this outspeeds, though. Scolipede does not have speed boost in this game. So I can count on that. This is gonna one-shot if I outspeed. I know that much. But, like, I guess I just use another Lemonade and pray that... Because I need Jet to live for, like, Leavanny and shit, too. Of course, Lady dodges the Rock Slide, but not the one that's weak. Goes to the Brick Break on Lady. It's super Jover, dude. I can't. What the fuck? I mean, I can just run it back, but it's like, what the fuck is going on with this battle, man? This is so shit. This is so shit. The flinch. The crit. The Hyper Potion was gonna happen regardless. That's just how the AI is programmed to work, but like, come on. Goes to Brick Break on you. Maybe I can get Girder to set up and just sweep. Stop fucking flinching me! I think I put my eggs in the Girder basket here. I just try to dodge a Rock Slide or something and just start fucking bulking up. Jet actually dodged, wow. So Wing Attack would have been better here. That's gonna do a lot. Not as much as I thought, though. But we'll take the Endeavor down to 36. What are you, Citrus? We get a bulk up. I have to heal Flint. Well, yeah, because Aerial Ace crit would be bad. I mean, that would be bad regardless, but... Do I try to bank on another dodge, or do I just quick attack for chip? I think I quick attack for chip. No, What difference is that really gonna make? I'm trying to bulk up a shit ton with Girder. I guess I just try to kill the Heracross. I wish I had done that last turn. That was unfortunate, but... Although maybe going for a bulk up and healing with Heracross, or with Saravia instead would have been better, which it would have. Whatever, I'm tilted as fuck, so... Does this hit all three? No, it only hits that side. I think Surf hits all three, though. We get another bulk up off. Alright, nice Muddy Water attack accuracy drop, so this'll... all on both, too. So maybe... RNGesus has not abandoned me completely. So I can get more bulk ups off. I'm gonna Aqua Ring, just for a little bit of passive healing. Rock Climb. Is that a rock type move in this or not? No, I guess he kept it as normal then. That did a metric shit ton. What am I at now? Plus... Well, I guess I entered the battle with full bulk up, so I can just count. You're almost done. Once Heracross is off the field, I'm going to feel a whole lot better. But I guess Leavanny is also a problem. So we're +3. But if Leavanny comes out, then I can just use a Lemonade on Flint, who probably one-shots Leavanny with Smackdown. Heracross goes down to Burn here. What a shit show of a battle. Like, what an actual shit show. Yeah, there's the Leavanny. I figured this was coming out. You're gonna Leaf Blade the Water Ground type. So I'm gonna heal this back to full and pray that Flint can solo this shit. Because it might be able to, if I don't get, like, absolutely... Dude, honestly, Leaf Blade on this. Honestly, I mean, yeah, Toxic is pretty bad this early because... It's like the increasing residual, but like Guts Boost would be kind of good. I'm Muddy Water, and I'm actually going to bulk up again. Those are Toxic on this, though. Oh, now it... Okay, now it attacks. I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. You better not flinch me, I swear to God. Thank God, dude. I need Sleep Talk. Where is the Sleep Talk TM? I'm being serious. Like, fighting move, rock move, bulk up, sleep talk, that would low-key go kind of crazy. You're gonna flinch me with Air Slash, I'm gonna get triggered. Oh no, Signal Beam. Okay. That's fine. Why? The fact that it didn't go for Flying Move, which I'm sure it has, probably not Air Slash, maybe Air Cutter. Also, wait, isn't... -1 attack, that's fine. That's fine, man. I think we win. The hacks was egregious. Like, the amount that I got hacks this match was, like, really bad, but... Eviolite Girder is, like, too broken, so... We take those. This thing continues to be an MVP, though. So it's staying on the team regardless. Herdier has been very underwhelming, and I'm kind of nervous that Stoutland is going to be the same. Stoutland did get buffed a little bit in this hack, but... And Herdier's always been not that great for a middle Evo, even. Yeah, so somehow I won that. If Leaf Blade had crit me, that would have been... Like, I don't know if it would have killed, because Eviolite bulk and all that, but it definitely would have done a shit ton. And who knows, maybe it did kill. Oh, U-turn is so nasty, though. U-turn is super, super nasty. Fuck Struggle Bug. That's normally Struggle Bug in vanilla. U-turn is disgusting. Staraptor's gonna be disgusting, dude. Plus, if I get a choice item for it... I like love running choice mons in game. Like, Choice Scarf Togekiss was so good in Renegade. That shit was insane. And I guess I was running Banded Weavile, but dude, my Weavile's IVs were horrendous. They were actually terrible. Which I think prevented it from, like, outspeeding Alakazams and stuff like that. Because Alakazam is base 120, right? Whereas Weavile is 125. Like, I was a good amount underleveled for Lucian, but a Jolly... I forget if I was Jolly or Adamant, but a Jolly Weavile with EVs, which maybe the Elite Four and Renegade did have EVs, I have no fucking clue, but either way... I don't know, maybe being that underleveled, though, was what was preventing me, but the IV definitely didn't help with that. The squad is a clusterfuck. You and you are staying, you might stay. These three are on the chopping block, though, but I kind of want to see how they fare once they're fully evolved. Not Simipour. Simipour's going to get cut, probably. It's going to continue to be decent, but against Elisa, I don't want this thing on my team. For Clay, it might actually be decent. We can actually maybe leverage the Unburden against Clay. Like, get a workup off, consume our berry, and then outspeed whatever, like, Sandrush, Excadrill, or, like, whatever the fuck he's running. Yeah, because I would definitely outspeed. Drill isn't that fast. Base 88 speed, I think? Something like that? Or is this base 98, I think? No, this is base 111, right? Yeah, it's 98 in each of the offenses, I think. Or 95 or something. But yeah, either way. Oh yeah, this thing's not plus Spedev, it's plus speed, which is hilariously bad. We'll fix that later, once it's a problem. It doesn't seem to be right now. But not having Mach Punch is pretty rough. If I could get this thing Mach Punch, I would consider not evolving it. But I can't. Yeah, I think the squad is going to get shaken up quite a bit. We're going to keep pushing through, though. I'm at least going to do the desert and get to Nimbasa. Got to battle Bianca, though. So I guess I prioritize Lady to try to get this thing evolved at 32. Wait, did I already talk to y'all? Oh, no. Nice. How many lemonades do I have? Probably a shit ton. 17? I'll stock up a little bit more. 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Math is mathin'. I don't know if I can buy full heals yet, though. Can I? This is why Castelia Cones would be really nice. Nah. I guess it's actually probably good for me to buy at least some status heals, just in case. But eventually I end up replacing all this shit with full heals anyway. Take one more burn heal. Ice heal. Watch me get frozen in the desert. Oh, now we have these, though. So that's, like, actually really good. I'll just take, like, 30 for now. What this game does not have is the, would you like to use another repel thing? That was Black and White 2. They introduced that. That caught me off guard when I played this game for the first time in, like, a while. Like, when I was getting back into Pokemon in, like, 2017 or 18 or whatever. After kind of falling off in, like, 2014, 2015-ish. I went, like, when I was playing through ROM hacks and randomizers, I remember playing Black and White 1 and thinking that the "would you like to replenish your repel" message was present, but it apparently is not. Now the question is, do I revive these fossils or not? Smoke Wall is really shit. I'm not going to use a Milotic, probably. I love the way Milotic looks in this game, but that goes for every mon, so it's like... You just gotta pick your poison. Maybe I'll use Milo in Sinking Sapphire or something. So yeah, we'll sell that. Moonstone. I was saying that using one of the Nidos would be nice, but I'm thinking they're probably early game mons in Black and White, in Volt White 2 Redux, if I had to guess. So probably not in this playthrough. The other Moonstone mons are really bad, also. Well, not really bad. Clefable's not bad, but it's also not a fairy type in this, so it's not as good. Plume Fossil, Skull Fossil. Sell that for sure. Waterstone. If I'm gonna run a different water type, it'll probably be like I was saying with Jellicent. But then again, Seismitoad might stick around. Other water types. Slowbro, I guess I would consider maybe. Would I? Starmie might be decent. That's a Waterstone mon. Vaporeon, no, I don't really want to run an evolution. I don't think. What else? Not much. Maybe I'll keep one Waterstone just in case. Get rid of this. Archeops. I bet it still has Defeatist, right? That probably wasn't changed. I'm gonna double check though. Yeah, it's still Defeatist. 140 attack or whatever it has is like too insane. But that would be a worthy replacement for Staraptor, I guess. Especially because, like, we haven't really seen Stealth Rock, or, like, hazards in general be an issue. Which, yeah, Stealth Rock would be the only one that hits Archeops, but... That's the issue with Archeops in, like, competitive, for instance. You could run Boots, but, like... Don't you want to run, like, an offensive item on something like that? Or, like, Lefties to get it out of Defeatist range? Earth Power and oh, it gets Head Smash now, very late. Dragon Pulse. Well, I guess Archeops isn't it kind of a mixed attacker? It can be. Let me check here. I haven't looked at Archeops' stats in a good minute. Yeah, it's got 112 special attack, actually. Nothing to sneeze at. 75, 65, 65 bulk, which is not great, but 140, 112, 110 offensive stats. Which is kind of nuts. I kind of want to run it. 37 is its evolution. I mean, it's not going to be good against Elisa, but... most of my team is not going to be good against Elisa, so... Learns U-turn naturally, in fact. Like, yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna run something with acrobatics, I would rather run Archeops over Simipour. That's for damn sure. So we can head back and revive this, I guess, but I don't know what the fossil lady is gonna give us the option for in Relic Castle, so maybe I'll hold off. Especially because, I don't really want an Archeops. Well, for one, I don't know if Archon is gonna, or Archon or whatever. No, Archon. Because Archeops, it's not Archeops, right? It's like archaeology. It's the same thing with Hydreigon. There's a consistency thing. You can't say Hydreigon and then say Zweilous or Zweilous or Dino. It's Hydreigon, and so therefore it's Zweilous and Dino. Or if you say Hydreigon, then it's Zweilous and Dano? That doesn't sound right, but consistency, folks. Come on. Then again, I pronounced Naganadel as Naganadel when I first saw it. Because to me that sounds cooler, but... It's whatever. Cover Fossil. Would I run into Tortuga? Probably not. Water Rock is so bad, and Tortuga's like insanely slow. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. But, would Archeops be good against Clay? I guess it depends on coverage, right? My mind jumps to Excadrill and I'm like, no. But the other ground types, I mean, Acrobatics could do a good deal of damage, potentially. I do like Tortuga's design as well, actually, or Caracosta. I like Caracosta's design-wise. But Water Rock and being like base 20 speed or something is like... That's pretty bad. I mean, it does get Shell Smash, which is cool. Ooh, that just reminded me that Crustle exists. Crustle might actually be kinda good on this team. If we find a Dwebble, I might actually consider using that. We are gonna fight both of our rivals. I think it's a gimmick battle. I don't know if it's like triple or rotation or whatever, but I'm going to lead. I'm like gonna have these three in front because experience. It's like the strong get stronger in this case. I don't know what format these battles are in, but I don't think they're singles. Also, the only Pokemon game where they acknowledge that Pokemon battles are destructive. Let's go. That Kalos imported beret. Good old double battle. Not bad leads on my part, in fact. I like Mana design-wise as well. Masharna's the same deal, but also just very slow. And like Reuniclus is kind of slow, but it has bulk to back it up, and an insane move pool. Oh, flinch from the King's Rock. Oh. I'm gonna crunch again in case she heals up. And just Muddy Water. Oh, nice little Quick Clop Rock hold up. Super Potion. Which probably doesn't heal you back to full, yeah. So Muddy kills both of them. Oh no, wait, not Mana, but Crunch will do it. Or Muna. No, because it's Musharna, so Mana, right? Or Muna and Musharna. Persian. And Duat. Duat is... I used to lament Samurot's design so much because I loved Duat's design. Very, very Grovyle vibes, right? Very much Grovyle vibes. But I like Samurott now too, but it's like, man, Duat is so clean. I wish that it was viable. Like, I wish that Eviolite Duat made sense, but it just doesn't. What do I switch into? I mean, I guess I just go into Staravia. Like, it's gonna fighting move on the Herdier, and then maybe Persian goes for Fake Out or something. Do I switch? I think I just leave this in. I'll just Aqua Ring, just to, like, do something. This will Intimidate. Foul Play. Holy Christ. What is my Palpitoad's attack stat? Why did that do... I mean, like, it's a base 95 attack move, but it uses the target's attack stat. What is this thing's attack stat? 50? I mean, that's actually fairly high for this stage in the game. I mean, this is a minus attack nature, but... we wing attack you. Foul Play. I mean, like, is that going to come out on Staraptor or Staravia now? I don't really want Flint to get more levels right now. He's already cracked as it is. You... Because you're plus attack nature, I guess. Yeah, but... I still just go into this because I want this to hit 30 if possible. Foul Play again. Yeah, that's not as egregious. Citrus, Water Pulse on not the Water Absorb Mon that was there, which makes sense. Holy... Why do you have to crit me? Why do you have to crit me? Thankfully it's already 31, so it's like... It's fine, like, you've got plenty of experience already. My team is so bad. I can go back into you. Yeah, it's like a samurai student. Yeah, I love the way that it uses the little scallop shells as attacks and stuff like that. This shit's super clean. That's the one instance where I'm like, yeah, a bipedal evolution for Duat would have maybe made sense. Or at the very least, Secret Power, Slam. At the very least, if it showed Samurott, like, drawing the blades from its arms and, like, standing up. If that's how Samurott was posed, I think that would be a lot cooler. I think Hisui and Samurott does some cool shit in Legends Arceus, but I chose Rowlet. What was the other one? Dude, the starter... Have I already said the Hisuian starters are fucking clean? Like, they made Typhlosion even better, which is insane. And Typhlosion competitively hasn't always been that great, but... I'm a sucker for ghost types, and like Fire Ghost is one of the coolest type combinations. And like, of course, Chandelure I'm a big fan of, so like, yeah, Hisui and Typhlosion's sick. And then, like, I've always liked regular Decidueye, but Hisui and Decidueye also cool. What do I go for here, though? This might be the time to switch in Girder. Maybe Mudshot you and then swap in the Girder. And then Hisui and Samurott is kind of just a straight up step up from regular Samu. But I wish that Samurott regular was part fighting in vanilla, because that would actually help it out quite a bit. A speed drop. There's the para. I was waiting for that to happen. Oh, nice, we landed a Muddy Water through para. Amazing. Nice crit. Please tell me she heals us up. Character development. We'll see more once we hit Nimbasa as well. Yeah, man, dude, Hisui and Typhlosion is so key. I was pretty torn on who I wanted to pick in that. I could see myself replaying Legends Arceus at some point. I don't know that it's like the most replayable game ever, but like, a game doesn't need to be built around replayability for me to want to replay it at some point. And because I like all three starters, that's like an easy incentive to be like, I think you can catch the starters elsewhere too, but that does have me interested, like, what are the starters going to be for a Legends Kyurem if they're going to pull from different gens? Like, I loved that. I love the fact that they pulled from different gens. And I remember when that batch of starters was first shown off, everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, of all the mons to pick, like Cyndaquil, which is a fan favorite in its own right, but Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet, like, it's such an odd bunch, but it worked so well. And I'm like, so what gens were that? That was 2, 5, and 7. So I'm like, did they pick like 3, 4, and 6 next time? Or something like that? Because I'm assuming they didn't pick a Gen 8 Mon. Because Gen 8, they want you to buy Sword and Shield. If you want the Gen 8 starters, for 1. And for 2, it was too recent. I feel like if they had done the Hisuian form on one of the Gen 8 starters, then I just feel like it's too soon to do that. But I could see, like... It depends on what angle they go with for Legends Kyurem. Do they go Wild West? Do they go Knights in Shining Armor? Do they go Colonial? Because I'm thinking, like, if, let's say they go let's say they pull a Gen 3, 4, and 6 Mon for starters for Legends Kyurem, what would they pick? What do you think they'd pick? Like, I don't think they would pick the more Japanese aesthetic ones, right? Like Greninja or Sceptile, which are, like, kind of ninja-ish, right? What would they pick? Maybe Sceptile would get picked, just because it's kind of the forgotten one of the Gen 3 starters. And, like, Swampert's already the GOAT. Well, and Blaziken's also kind of the GOAT. So it's like, what can you really do to, like, change them? Alright, this is either a rotation or a triple, I think. Yeah, it's a rotation. Sick. Staravia, Boldore, and Kadabra. He's got some strong Mons, though. And Staraptor definitely a better choice than Unpheasant, that's for damn sure. Prettier got Intimidate dropped, which is unfortunate. Hidden Power Poison. Part of me likes switching into my own. The problem is if I go to Servine and he stays, that's bad. So I kind of want to just go into this in Muddy Water. For Chip, and in case he goes Boldore. So you get the Sand Spit F boost, but it's still a 2-shot. We resist the Rock Slide. Oh my god! That thing is strong as hell. Wait, are we minus defense, though? I don't think I can check, but... No, yeah, I think we're hasty, so we're minus defense, which... that does add up. Double team, you're a sick bastard. You're a sick bastard, Charon, whatever your last name is. Oh, nice little 2 KO on that, though. Goes in the Kadabra. I don't know if Psybeam, it probably kills, but... yeah. Yeah, that is a strong Mon. Oh, this is already in battle, fuck. Well, you have Crunch. Semaphore might actually help a lot here. I think I Crunch in case it stays. And then I think this maybe kills anyway. Not quite. Oh, but it dies to Sandstorm. Wait a second. Forgot about that. Nice. Solidus is level 30. Chespin, Scorbunny, and Poplio. Interesting. I like Chespin. I think Chespin is actually a good pick. Because if they go for like the Knights in Shining Armor kind of vibe, then I think Chespin makes a lot of sense, because that's like, he's like the warrior equivalent. I could see Delphox also, like either one of those. I don't think Gren would get picked. Well, popularity-wise, Gren would, but I don't think it makes sense to pick Gren, though. Roar, I'd rather stay with Helping Hand. Although, we're done with double battles for a while, gym leader-wise. Like, we got triples once we get to Skyla, but that's not for a while. I could maybe move Relearner. I forget where the Relearner is, if that's also Mistralton. I mean, Roar is negative priority as well, which is not great. I'll just keep the Helping Hand. I've got Whirlwind on my Staravia already. Also, I didn't teach anything U-turn, which was bad. If this thing had U-turn right now, fuck, I fucked up. But we get the acro off, so that may be one-shots. Not quite. Dude, his team is so strong, what the fuck? Yeah, the U-turn would have been too good there. Grass, steel, fire, electric, water, ice. That would be interesting. What did it go for? Disable, maybe? Ally switch. Does that even work in rotation battles? Oh, there's the pig. I actually quite like the Emvor line these days. I've just already said a million times that they're just too slow. That's the big problem. Leave Tornado's neutral on Pig Knight. Or maybe Ally Switch didn't work because he didn't have any mons in the back, maybe? I don't know. It is neutral. Yeah, no accuracy drop, which is annoying, but... I just go into this and Rock Smash, because if he switches to Boldor, that's good. And if he doesn't, then that is also fine. Maybe get a defense drop, which would be nice. Got a crit. Alright, time for Flint to clean up. That timid nature coming into play. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Like, yeah, Smackdown's 100 accuracy and stuff. And like, yeah, it'll let me hit stuff with Earthquake. If I'm running Earthquake or whatever, but... Rock Slide, though. Cerivia is really close to evolving. Oh, I forgot you're not part fighting in this. Whoops. That's still fine, but... not the thrust. 3 hits, unlucky. Not really, though. 3 hits is like the average, right? I want Solidus to get the EXP, so I'm just gonna go into, I mean, Pig Knight's pretty thick, so, like, I feel like low kick... We also resist rollout, so we're fine. Damn, dude, if you're running the Timber line in Volt White, or Blaze Black Volt White, you're set, man. This shit's insane. And it's just the trade evolution that always prevented me from using it in vanilla. Though when I've done black and white randomizers, I would obviously turn off trade evolutions. At which point I think it evolves at like 40 or something along those lines. There's a little bit later. Oh, Bianca's all depressed and shit. Hello? Okay, bye. So potential teammates, Darumaka maybe, Dwebble is a legit option, maybe a Yamask? Well, probably not though. Pop Rodriguez is cool, like all the ghost types in this gen are cool, but Shandy is my go-to. Golurk is also an option though. If I wasn't already running Seismitoad, I forget where the items are here. Now in Black and White 2, I know where freaking all the items are in Relic Resort or whatever. Got the Ether. Shout out to Ike from Fire Emblem. You evolve at 32, so I really want you to get experience. Lily? Predilly? Going to you. Back to speeding up. Muddy Water, dead. HP Poison, but I feel like if it goes for Grass move, then I'm fucked, so... I'll just go into this and Crunch. Crunch-a-rooney. Dude, stop with the Sleep Powder. Why does everything have Sleep Powder? Holy shit. Oh, we HP Poison. Nice. HP Poison again. Muddy. I'm gonna switch into this just to get experience on it. I'm gonna go into this, though. I'm trying to keep everyone pretty evenly leveled if possible. I did a lot. Back to healing. Yeah. Prioritize getting Herdier to 32. Oh, look at Sandile, though. Look at Sandile. I love this line, but I don't know that it makes sense for my team. Like, I could run Crook and just cut Seismitoad, and then, like, not run Bisharp. But I'm like, we can maybe run Crook in Black and White too. Yeah, I mean, I've used Sandile so much that I'm like, yeah, I'm tempted, of course, because it's one of my favorite mons, but... Let's try using some different shit. I mean, I guess another ground type for Elisa wouldn't be that bad. Maybe maybe Sandile wouldn't be too bad. It's just if she has a Lantern or something, I would just want to switch out of, obviously. I just Retaliate. Oh, that one shot, wow. Electrike. I need a better normal stab move. Retaliate's fine, but 5 PP is really bad. I'm glad I didn't switch out then. Oh shit, we lived. That's crazy. Oops. Cacnea. Cacnea was one of the first Gen 3 mons I ever saw. I don't know if I told that story already. That was one where I was like, I remember seeing that mon and I was like, it got me excited for Ruby Sapphire. Unfortunately, Cacturne's stats are like not very good, or just distributed poorly with a very bad defensive typing. Its stats actually aren't even that bad, it's just its typing is really rough. Coupled with those stats. Like, Shiftry has more of an offensive... Well, Shiftry is just faster, it has Chlorophyll and shit. Cacturne does have, like... It has, like, Sucker Punch and, like, decent move pool. I think it's 115 in both attacking stats, but it's slow, not particularly bulky. Also, Simipour does not get U-turn. That is surprising. Whirlwind. That's gonna be pretty rough to get off in against the next two gyms. But you don't get U-turn, really? This thing is more shit than I remembered. Goddamn. It's actually not that bad for this stage in the game, but like, no U-turn on this? It makes no sense. It doesn't get Calm Mind either, does it? No. What the hell? Alright, anyway. What other held items do I have? Scope Lens, left, blah. I'm gonna lead you just to get you to 30. HP poison probably kills. Not quite. That's fine, though. Get you to 30. Oh, you've got a full squad of grass types, don't you? Nice. Deerling. Rock smash you. Darumaka. What is this? Muscle Facade, Scald. I don't think I have any rare candies, surprisingly. That's something that is kind of lacking in this game. Like, I know Fire and Leaf Green comes to mind where I'm like, I feel like you get a shit ton of rare candies in that. Maybe not a shit ton, but like, I can think of a few. Well, really, it's just the one on the way down to Vermilion, I think, is a thing. Maybe it's just a berry, though. I don't know. Either way, I don't think I have any rare candies. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we have the dowsing machine yet, do we? Oh, I do. Wait a second. Also, wait a second. I'll put up a repel for now. Oh. Yeah, I thought so. It's up in this square over here. How did I miss this one? This one seems super obvious. And the only annoying thing is you have to back out of the dowsing machine in order to even open up the menu. And because it doesn't prompt you for more repels, it's like, There's one up here, but we'll battle you first. You are not part fighting, but I kind of don't want to stay in regardless. Take down the Muddy Water. Paraseed. Oh, this is a problem, actually. Well, kind of. Duck. Dude, this thing is so frail. One of you. Nice. HP poison probably does more, yeah. Vanilla. Just Muddy Water. I gotta keep in mind, this is the game with cold storage as well, so there's gonna be stuff to find there. Hyper. It's decent, I guess. Nothing else, really? I think that's all the trainers here on this specific path. I love the highway, like the perspective here. Oh, you're a trainer. I should heal up. I mean, I guess I can just use lemonades, or this. Yeah, might as well make use of the lemonades while they're viable, right? Let's get Herdier evolved already. You're a Storm Drain with not a lot of convenient weaknesses. I'm just going to this to Acro, I guess. Yeah, to a KO. Switch into you. Rock Smash. Snorunt, Rock Smash. Whistle to a KO. Lit. Instead of running all the way back to the Healing Lady, let's just do this. It is nice to be able to select multiple healing items before backing out, though. The more I think about it, the more I think Stoutland's not going to make the cut, but I'll play it out for a little while longer. I'd rather get Sonya up to par, I guess. Dude. Hippo. That accuracy drop is fucking me up. Okay. Nice, but sturdy though. One shot. Of course you dodge, yeah. Still not quite evolved. Next battle though. Probably. Oh, right. Slash. No muddy waters is kind of annoying. Sandvale, okay. Oh, nice. Nice little defense raise from the Crush Claw. Okay, ground type move. Decent for Elisa, although Emolga is going to be a thing. Maybe like a Magnet Rise Magneton or something. It's possible you're not a trainer yet. Desert Resort. What was I calling it? Relic Resort earlier? Same difference. Yeah, this is actually perfect. I can maybe clear Desert Resort, and we can start next time in Nimbasa. Good timing. Wrong way. I want to buy more lemonades. I feel like I'm okay, but I kind of want to buy like 5 more. Yeah, that's fine. Sweet. You guys don't give nuggets, do you? Nope. I think there's an item here. I lied. God, I hate having to close out of the dowsing to do that, but whatever. Also, this probably closes it too, right? Like when we come out of here. Oh, that's gonna be big experience. Wait a second. Let's get... everyone except for, like, Conk. Or not Conk, but, like, you know what I mean. I'm gonna just keep going for this until it lands. Yeah. Lit. Lit, there's the Evo. Dr. Jerry. What's up with all this sand? My fucking terrible Seinfeld impression. Good old Stoutland. A little plain, but you know. It's a cool mon, I suppose. That bulk looks a lot better, that's for damn sure. Yeah, this thing has actual stats now, which is cool. Problem is the move pool now, though. Yeah, I feel like Singapore is gonna get swapped out here by something that we find. Dome Fossil for Kabuto. Soft Sand. Not bad. Here we go. Hyper Potion. Yeah, before I battle the Guardian Dog, yeah. Oh, for sure. It always makes me think of, like... I mean, it's like a Scotty dog, right? So it makes me think of Scotland. Which, like, isn't that one of the ones that wasn't in Sword and Shield or something? And it's like, why? It's literally based on the region that this game is based on. Oh yeah, the tower's still standing. This was like a nice little Gen 3 kind of reference. That's how I viewed it. There's a Sandile again. I'd be kind of down. I mean, I can't check its nature, that's the problem right now. I also can't... Well, it didn't intimidate me, right? So that would mean it's Moxie. Oh my lord, stay on the ball. I'm getting 3 rolls. Can you just stay on the ball? Thank you. I like naming these guys after Bonnie and Clyde, depending on which gender it is. Just seems to fit for me. Something I've been doing for years. What else can you find here? Nummel. No thanks. Onyx. No thanks. Steelix would actually be pretty damn good against Elisa, though. Aside from, like, Lantern. Yamask. I already kind of said that there are other ghost types I'd rather use. This evolves at, like, 34, though, or something, or 35, maybe. So it would be... It would be fully evolved. Rhyhorn. Bronzor, meh. Yamask again. I feel like there was something like that with Black and White 2, though. Like, or at the very least, you could link your save of Black and White to your copy of Black and White 2. And it would, oh, it's over here. And there was some scenario or something where you fought, I don't know if it was Charon and Bianca. No, that doesn't make sense. I think you actually maybe can battle your trainer from Black and White. There was something like that. I'm pretty sure. Oh, shit. Well, at least I'm not, like, over-leveled anymore. That's good. Can you stop? Oh my god. What is it like for a Swallow to live in attack? I don't understand. Why are you critting me, you fucking asshole? Nice, we actually landed. Through like 1,000,000 evasion boosts. Accuracy drop is nice, and we dodged. One shot for a speed drop. God damn, the fucking Spadef boost in Sand is really annoying. It's cool design-wise, I'm just like, fuck. Leaf Blade. I think I would rather have Leaf Blade. Was it scrapped? There were... Let me look it up. I forget what it was. It's like Black and White 2 Link... Memory Link. That's what it was called. Yeah. The Memory Link feature allows your Pokemon Black 2, White 2 games to collect data from Black and White. This is done via either local wireless or Unova Link feature or over Wi-Fi if you have used the Game Sync feature on both. Blah, blah, blah. Flashbacks. So dotted around the Unova region, there are numerous people who will open up and tell you certain stories about the past few years which help give some backstory to their motives or find out what they have been doing in the past 2 years between Black and White 2. So like some of the gym leaders You can kind of look this up on Cerebi. Ends Pokemon. Providing you've completed the main narrative, you'll start being able to encounter Ends Pokemon. That's right, I remember this. This follows on from one of the flashbacks, so you can find like Ends Zorua and stuff like that once you defeat N in Black and White 2. Musical props. The studio in Nakreen City, apparently. You can get Dream World shit. Mentions and room. Oh, Battle with Bianca, that's what it was. But, okay, so if you've done the memory link feature, then you can... Then as you exit New Vema Town, Bianca will appear and state about how this was her first place of battle, blah, blah, blah. She will suggest battling you in memory of those times, and she will have the team based on what she had in your Black and White save. And Charon's the same way, where he will battle you not just as gym leader, but like with whatever starter he would have had in your Black and White save. So I think that shit was really cool. I don't know that I ever fully used it. I mean, I could have. I had like my DS and my 3DS, and I had my copy of Black and White, but I don't know that I ever... I probably did battle them, but it's something that I tend to forget about. I'm sure maybe we can simulate that. On here, actually. I might get rid of Leaf Tornado because it's inaccurate and weak, and we're kind of a mixed attacker right now anyway. I'm sure there's some way that I could, like, launch 2 instances of it, or maybe you don't even... I actually don't know if you need 2 systems, or how that works exactly, because if it's just a save file thing, then that's super easy to do, emulation-wise. Ironhead. Ninjask. I thought that was Shit Ninja for a second. One of this. Acro, dead. Yeah, I think Stoutland is gonna get cut. I keep saying that, but I'm more and more convinced of it now. Rock Tomb, not bad. No hidden items over here, really. Really. Yeah, there's usually one over there. Firestones. That's usually Black and White too. There's a Firestone. Not in that spot, but around here. Rare candy, what was I saying earlier about that? It's an unfortunate state of affairs here. I'll use a revive. I do want Jet to evolve. So I think I'm gonna lead that, because it's gonna be a minute for Palpito to evolve anyhow. Duskull, we can U-turn out finally. Get U-turn chip on the way out. Pursuit's unfortunate though. I go into U. So I might as well keep getting some levels on this thing until I replace it. Which maybe Reuniclus is gonna be the replacement, now that I think about it. That'll be 1. But if I have like 3 mons to replace, then I need to kind of figure that out. Nothing down here, really. I just wasted those healing items. Thankfully, they were pretty cheap, but yeah, let's get Staravia evolved. Don't have a great answer for these types of mons. Scald's stored power. Interesting. Some Flora, we Acro. Love Disc. Oh my god! That did a shit ton. Take down, we Leaf Blade. No critting, but it's dead anyway. Did I battle you? No. Shelter. Wii U out. Wii U? There's defense buff. There's a Leaf Blade. Nice little Leaf Blade. Going to you. Vullaby. Yeah, man, I'm like really bad against flying types right now. Would there be an electric type I want to use? Well, I'd probably want to wait for Charge Stone, right? Because that's where I can get like Galvantula and or Electros. I like Galvantula a lot. That's like one of my favorite mons as well. I'll just go you. That's unfortunate. Dude, this thing, my Stoutland is actually brain dead. Like, it just refuses to break through Confusion. I like to think that that's an inherent trait and not something that's just RNG. It just seems like it. Like, not a well-trained Stoutland in that way. That's not the reason why I'm cutting it, it's just because Stoutland's not very good, period, but... Like, I could make it work, I guess, but... I don't like Stoutland that much to be, like, force myself to keep it, you know? There's Solosis. Love that line, dude. Especially... Wait, I just had a realization. I can put the Eviolite on Duosian, because Girder's gonna evolve relatively soon. That's gonna actually be really good. Which is a case for me not actually training right now, and maybe waiting until I got it, but... Oh, look at Haunter, though. So sick. I go into this. Scrappy Pappy. We retaliate. Scrappy is so cool, though. But now I don't have it, so... Lit. Anything else? Claw Fossil for Anorith? Dude, I guess shout out to Gen 8 for at least having the Fossil Mons not be part rock. That's like a big thing. Obviously the rock typing is what kind of differentiates a lot of Fossil Mons, but a lot of the Fossil Mons are so much worse off because they have that rock typing. Yui. U-turn out of that shadow tag. Goes for Mirako, thankfully. I didn't consider if it went for counter, that would have been bad. Takedown, fuck no. Chimecho. Chimecho, though. I remember calling this thing Chimecho back in the day. One of the rarer mons in Ruby Sapphire. One of the few dexes that I've completed, regional dex-wise, is Ruby and Sapphire back in the day. And I remember Chimecho was one where it's like, where the fuck do you find this thing? And I think it's like an extremely low % chance on Mount Pyre. And I wonder if that's part of the reason why Chingling was introduced as an early game mon, and a pretty common one at that, in Gen 4. Armor Fossil. Oh, what am I doing here? I think that's all the items that I can grab, and I think that's all the trainers too. I need a Rage Candy Bar for one of these if I want to use it, but I kind of don't. So I'm going to go back and heal, and then we'll go into Relic Castle real quick. And we're getting to the point where, like, the music is going to get fucking crazy. Like, crazy good. I was listening to Dragon Spiral Tower the other day. I was like, fuck, this theme is so good! Like, the atmosphere just gets insane in this game the further we get. Absolutely love it. This theme does kind of get on my nerves a little bit. This is like the vanilla cave theme. It's good, but like, you just hear it so often that I'm kind of like, What do I lead with? Oh wait, I can Rare Candy you, which I might actually do. Let's go. Good old Raptor. Make up for the fact that I didn't use it in Renegade. Also, its sprite looks a lot better here. I used to not think this Staraptor had eyes. Like, when Gen 4 dropped, when I was like 11 or whatever, I used to think that it was like, I don't know what I thought it looked like, but I always saw like the red beak as like kind of being its face and not like a thing on top of its face. I guess it's kind of like you know, peacocks, how like, you know, the tail is like an illusion thing and like that's not really what it looks like. And there are other animals like that too, anglerfish. So I kind of view it that way. CC is insane. Get rid of this. Raptor boy. 97 attack is heinous. Oh my god. Do I have any better held items for you? Although I did say Archeops might sub out for Raptor, but I really like Raptor. Scope Lens. Doesn't really have high crit moves. Scope Lens on you might be good for the Leaf Blade crits. Because I haven't really been clicking Leech Seed anyway. I think long-term Big Groot is going to be probably the play on you, but... yeah, dude. This shit slaps. We'll fight these guys on our way out. Oh, I have to fight... or no, yeah, you have the... Deep Sea Tooth or Deep Sea Scale. Yeah, I love Galvantula for that. Like, it's a Spider-Mon, but it's got like a gimmick to it, you know? Not a gimmick, but it's got like... it's not just a spider, right? Ariados is just a spider. Bug Poison. Very boring. But like, Bug Electric Spider? And I love the idea of like... when I was a kid, it was like... thinking about like Joltik being good for like hacking or something like that, where like it's so tiny it could like crawl in and like it'd be a good like infiltration mon. Kind of similar to in Pokemon, is it Generations, where the animated shorts, those are amazing and everyone should watch them, assuming they're still up on YouTube. Like that is what the Pokemon games should be, like tone-wise and everything like that. But there's one where the police are chasing after Giovanni, and they have Magnemites like unbolting doors and shit like that. It's so cool. I'm not going to use Huntail or Gorbis, but like if I were to pick one, probably Gorbis? I mean, they're both pure water and vanilla, so I don't know if they were changed or not. I always thought this was cool too. We can't go down the other way yet. This theme is crazy though. Old Amber for Aerodactyl. Another rock flying with not a shit ability, but not as good stats. Duskull. I like Dusclops a lot. That line... like, dude, there's something about, like, the first forms of ghost types that look so good. Like, Duskull, Litwick, Phantump, like, there are so many, like, baby ghost types that have 10 out of 10 designs. A lot of the final forms are really good, too, but, like, the first forms in particular are just perfect. Shuppet can be considered one of those, too, I suppose. Even Ghastly and Misdreavus have amazing designs. The final forms, like Phantom, for instance, I love the design of, but Trevenant I'm kind of like a little bit mixed. Yeah, Pokemon Generations, dude, that shit is so heat. I highly recommend it to anyone who has not watched those. I might need to watch those again because it's been a couple years, but... what I need to do now... I have a couple trainers to fight here, I suppose. Oh, speaking of Litwick, look at him! Look at my son! It's my son! See, like, Lampent is whatever, but Litwick and Chandelure are both amazing. I'm gonna do Pokemon Origins. What was Pokemon Origins again? I'm trying to remember. Was, I'm not gonna guess, because I feel like I've seen both, but that's why I was not sure which one was which. Rain Dance? We're not Swift Swim, so maybe not. Maybe to counter Clay's potential Sand, though? That might actually be low-key kind of good. An Aqua Ring is kind of shit if you're using items in battle. Sigilif is cool. I've never really used this mon, but it is neat. The problem is we're in a gen where you need HMs to fly, and so if Sigilif is your flying mon, it's a special attacker. That's part of the reason why I don't like choosing Feraligatr and HGSS. Because, like, yeah, water types are good, so you could run 2 of them, but you kind of need a special attacking water type. I mean, I guess Gator works well with Waterfall, for instance, but you would need something for Surf, and you don't really want to put Surf on Gator because it is a physical attacker. I go into you assuming you're not Shadow Tag, which I believe that's hidden ability, so that wouldn't be here. You're Dark Psychic, so you're not weak to that, so I fucked up. I'm a Leech. Oh, it's Magic Bounce. Oh, that makes sense. In that case, fuck. But also, I'm not sure how to feel about these mons. Like, Gothitelle, I kinda dig, but I've always been more of a Reuniclus guy, for sure. I mean, that's part of the reason why I played Pokemon White over Pokemon Black. It's for those version exclusives. Rhyhorn, boring. Sandile. I'll catch another one just to have another option. Oh my fucking god, get in the ball. So we got Bonnie, we got Clyde. I was saying Dwebble would be an option, but I haven't seen a single one. Is Dwebble even still located here? Oh, that's right. Pokemon Origins was like specifically for Kanto miniseries. Right, is that the one with where he like mega evolves his Charizard or whatever and stuff like that? I tend to get that mixed up with Generations, Dwebble. Yeah, Dwebble's a 10% chance. I've also not seen a Baltoy or a Trapinch. I've seen Cacnea and Scraggy, which are also 10%. But Dwebble is also found on Route 18, which I think is a post-game route in this game. No. This is by the laboratory, which we'll be able to go to once I have Surf. But if I want a Dwebble, let me see what was changed. Pokemon changes. Dwebble. Sturdy or Shell Armor. Yeah, that's pretty par for the course. What a level up changes. Dweb. Night Slash at 33, that's the only change. Okay. Let's think. I'm gonna run Reuniclus, most likely. I'm gonna run, like, what's my final team looking like? Reuniclus plus Chandelure. Maybe Galvantula gets swapped in somewhere. I don't know if I have room for Crystal. It was worth considering, though. Like, I think it actually could be kind of decent on this squad. Like, it fits. That's right, yeah, I remember that. Red Mega evolves his Charizard to fight Mewtwo. And it's Zardex, which is sick. And then also the Archeops possibility, though. I don't get Fly until probably Miss Stralton, right? Like, there's no HM, there's no restriction on using HMs by gym badge, I don't think. It's just a matter of where you actually get them, I think. How do we get cut, though? Maybe that's not true. Maybe you do need the gym badge. Wait, but I don't think so, because I can get strength, and I'm pretty sure I can use it. What does she give us here? Cherish balls? Oh, yay. Damn, that peer pressure for the Pokédex collection aspect. Then again, this has got to be one of the easier regional dexes, because it's just 156. Maybe even less, because event mons might not be factored in. Oh, and then this guy goes back to the daycare. I think, isn't this what unlocks you being able to leave 2 Pokemon at the daycare, maybe? I think. I forgot this happened. Ooh. You're not a fairy type, though. Which means you don't have huge power, either. Or pure power, rather. Same thing. They do the same thing. I don't really understand why they have duplicate abilities that do the same thing, aside from, like, flavor text, really. Like, Vital Spirit and Insomnia, they do the same thing. So it's like, what really is the reason, right? It's just one of those things where it's like, it's one additional thing that has to be factored in. Even if it is small. I wish Sableye smiled in this. I think Coliseum and XD Sableye is peak Sableye. As it is for many mons, but I do think the sprite work here does rival, especially some of the earlier, some like the Gen 1 and 2 3D models from Coliseum and XD. Because it's literally just from Stadium. Knocked off the King's Rock. You bitch. Bum ba bum. Stop! Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like the scrappy Stoutland is nice, but it's so unnecessary, though. Oh, this is Fly. Oh, shit. Wait, so I can just, like, fly back to Necrene now. Bianca. Yeah, there is lots to do here, actually. Assuming the stadiums are open. I know sometimes they don't have trainers you can battle, but pretty sure Strength is in one of these. I forget which one. I think it's you. Nice. Nimbus is my vibe, though. That's for damn sure. Another Soothe Bell. And the trainer classes in this region are, like, so good. Like, the fact that you have tennis players and basketball players and shit. Musicians. Break dancers. Like, it's so fitting. What do you got? I would love to get a shiny Solosis. And, like, yeah, I could... I used to have a shiny Solosis, but I just forget if it's, if it was on an actual cartridge or not. One of the few shinies that I've naturally seen. Like, I've seen so few shinies naturally in all of my years playing Pokemon, it's actually obscene. I've got, like, terrible shiny luck. I forget what this is. This is some Wi-Fi shit, right? Battle test? Oh. This seems kind of cool. I've never really done this. But first and foremost, you've got TMs. Which ones? Oh, actually goated TMs, though. Wait a second. Screens, pretty expensive, so I maybe will hold off. I know frustration's not really worth it, but I'm also like, let's just clear these, because it's gonna bother me. That's fine, and I can come back for the screens if I really want to. Probably have plenty to sell here, too. Shiny Stone. Minchino, right? Togetic, but I already used Togekiss last playthrough. If anything, I'm probably not going to use a duplicate. Dawnstone is for Gallade, which I probably am not going to use, but I'm not going to use this either. Armor Fossil. Maybe I need to think harder about the fossils that I want to use. Like, no, Rampardos, no. I would rather use Archeops, if anything. Old Amber, I guess these are the same typing, so, like, it could be... Aerodactyl could be an option, I guess. Helix, Lord Helix, would I use Amistar? Probably not over, like, a Seismitoad or a Jellicent, or one of the... Just some Gen 5 water type. So same thing with Dome. And then... Cradilly, though, I mean, I've got a grass type already, but I do like Cradilly kind of has, like, a weirdly good typing. It's, like, weirdly not terrible. It's not great either, but it's not bad. It's strange. I kind of like Cradilly. Armaldo's Bug. I'd rather use, like, a Galvantula or something if I'm going to use a bug type. There are cooler bugs in this gen. Is Bastiodon? No. Art Scale for Move Relearner. Get rid of this. I don't think I can sell these, right? Oh, no, I can. Oh. I guess I'll hold on to them just in case. But I don't know, I typically like everything to be in a regular Pokeball. I should sort. Yeah, and your stock is the same exact. I'm gonna take more Pokeballs, though. Yeah. Super Repels, we're fine on those for now. And sell these. I like having the spare pocket in Black and White 2, because then I can put some of, like, the superfluous stuff, or like, just have an extra category that I can choose. What? Oh, strength, I see. So, if I head up... Like, we can actually go in... Oh, wait. This is not when you battle alongside the opposite-gendered trainer. Battle Subway is low-key kind of sick, though. Like, this is the Battle Frontier, basically. And the fact that you get access to this so early is, like, kind of nuts. Okay, so Dre actually made a lot of these obtainable elsewhere. Understandably so. Power Bracer. Flame Orb would be nice, but I bet there's one somewhere. Actually, let me look that up, maybe? We can go to Anvil Town, right? Platform for singles. Super single. It's this brown one, right? Or this one. I don't remember what's over here. What's crazy is this town is completely optional. To go around the Unova region, you know, two-blind bridge. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna save a lot of Nimbasa stuff for next time, but I just want to knock out some stuff. I knew there was an item somewhere. Ultra Ball, kind of disappointing. Yeah, this town is just completely optional, and like, I don't know, there's not really much to do here, but... Rare candy, oh! Lit. Star pieces on the weekends, okay. One more house. Wait, this is very resemblant of our starting town. In a different timeline, this is the starting town. Probably. Yeah, let's head back. I probably just went the long way. So if I go up this way, that triggers Bianca's thing. This is N's thing over this way. I'm pretty sure... No, does Bianca pull us along regardless of where we go? I feel like if I try to leave this way, then Bianca's gonna pull me over to the contest hall. I forget how that works. But first... Let's revive these fossils real quick, and then I'll call it. We'll figure out getting Reuniclus and all that next time. 100, nice. Strength is a rock-type move, base 85, 100 accuracy. So... definitely good on you. But also debatably good on this guy, because, like, it's better than Rock Slide. No flinch chance, though. Conk is pretty slow, though. No flinch chance, and it's not a spread move. Which, like, may be worth considering for later, so maybe I do keep Rock Slide, although Rock Slide should be a TM later on, but maybe... That'd be good on Archeops, actually. Do I go 4 attacks on you? I'm probably gonna cut this from the team anyhow, so... Simipour is going to go first, though. I think Simipour is going to get cut for Reuniclus. Actually, you know what? I'll hold off, because if I do decide to put Archeops on the team, then it'll sub out for Staraptor. But then Archeops is going to be like Fly, Strength, and then plus 2 other Mons. Or 2 other moves. Mons? Yeah, we'll revive Root. Ah, fuck, I hate this. Why can it not just warp to my box? That's always annoying. Also, I forgot I caught these. Impish? Impish Moxie. Careful. Is also not terrible, really. But Impish, though... Well, I guess they're the opposites. It's like, do I want Spadef or do I want Defense more? It's an interesting choice. Let me take out... What, I have 3 fossils to revive? I don't know why I revived Greydilly, but you know what? Maybe it's got a good nature. We'll not nickname for now, because I can... Flip. Let's go back to Nimbasa. And let's see what we're working with here. Quiet nature. This is actually... That's like kind of the ideal nature for this thing, besides maybe Modest. Because this thing's slow regardless, and plus special attack is really nothing to sneeze at. It's pretty damn good. I mean, I've already got a Grass type on the squad, so I mean, it's like neutral to flying. Neutral to fire. It's still weak to ice though, right? And what else is grass weak to? Those are like the main three at least, but... Arrow plus attack is good. Minus defense is probably somewhat irrelevant. Considering, it's also Rockhead. I bet it gets head smash in this too, and Brave Bird. Which it normally doesn't. Plus speed is really good. Holy shit, wait a second. Hasty on this is actually kind of insane. Because it's not really that... It's pretty frail to begin with. And the plus speed is, like, really good. It likes to thrash about, I think, indicates a high attack IV, I want to say. So that's also good. I don't know, man. I think this thing is going to go on the squad after Elisa. Because before Elisa, I don't think it makes sense. In fact, Lileep might actually be good for Elisa, like having another grass type. Low key, high key, mid key. You're on the squad for sure. And even like Staraptor, even if it does stay on the squad, I don't know that I want to train it up for Lisa though. I mean, I can get U-turn chip and like, this mon's pretty fast, so like, it could weaken some stuff for killing with like revenge killing with something else, but this is an actual potential team member later. Simipour, I like the coverage though. I feel like Simipour weirdly is better than Stoutland right now. Well, no, we're going up against an electric gym though. That's the problem, isn't it? Shit, well. I do kind of like trying out Lileep, your squad member. You're gonna evolve, you're gonna evolve. When does Lileep evolve? I need to confirm this. And then I need to go eat. Lileep. 40? I mean, Eviolite. It's also Storm Drain, so against Lantern it'd be pretty good. Eviolite Lileep might be kind of good. And maybe I run that instead of Reuniclus for now. Stoutland, Stoutland, Stoutland. I keep that. I was just saying how Stoutland is probably worse than this. Let me compare the two real quick, stat-wise, and see what's up. Attacking-wise, Stoutland is not that impressive because it's minus attack nature. Bulk-wise, it's definitely bulkier for sure. Not as fast. This thing has better coverage. The problem is Staraptor kind of serves this role on the team as is, just like a physical attacker kind of thing, normal type. Yeah, well, I just got Return though. I'm so torn. Maybe I change some of the natures around for next time. Some of them, at least. Maybe not all of them. Like, I wonder if this thing would be a lot better if it had, like, Adamant or Jolly or something. It would definitely be better, I'm just wondering how much. These guys are an option, one of them. Over what, though? Probably over Raptor. For this next gym. Yeah, that makes sense. Impish or careful? I mean, I probably don't want to leave this thing in on a special attack, because it's probably going to be... I feel like this thing's weaknesses are more often than not special, especially coming from Elisa, like a Lantern with Hydro Pump, or Ice Beam or something. Like a Grass Knot from something random. And so I probably don't want to stay in, like I was saying. I'd rather, like, go into this. Well, maybe not on an Ice Beam, obviously, but... Take the Impish one. If it was Intimidate, it would be a lot more obvious, I think, which to pick. Let me compare stats other than that, and then we'll actually wrap it up. Well, the attack stat on this is better. Spadef is about the same, even with the nature. This one is faster and has higher attack, though. And is a lower level, which indicates to me that this has better IVs. Except for defense, which seems pretty bad. And HP is worse, but everything else is better. I think I actually take the careful one then. Yeah, okay. It's pretty rare for me to do this, where like I swap my team around pretty often for different fights. I'll give you the EXP share. No, actually. Wait, I have multiple. Hold up. Give you these. What's the squad order? It's something like this, right? Maybe this. Forget which I caught first. You need an item. I do kind of like King's Rock on you. The claw. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Solid progress, lots of speed up and some interruptions, but it's all good. I'll check TMs and figure out team building stuff next time, because next time there's actually a lot to do around Nimbasa and all of that. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and next time we will take care of all the Nimbasa shenanigans and fight Elisa.